Guys, it's Zane. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. In today's video, it's going to be a Slimz voiceover. Honestly, nobody's really seen much Slimz right now. There's been no nerfs. There was a little bit of a change to his ultimate, but besides that, really no changes to him. We're going to see why today. I mean, I still like him. I try to make him work as much as I can. I think he's an alright hero, but I just think there's some better ADCs out there. But if those are banned or you don't like them, Slimz is viable as well, so let's jump right into it. You can see that I throw my spear there while I'm walking up to it. That's just to get a longer stun time, and I'll jump right after. Make sure you're jumping around in your jungle, guys, when you're on Slimz. You want to be getting that extra attack damage that the jump gets. Here Natalia pokes me in my jungle, kind of unfortunate. I did not expect that there. We're just going to punish that. I'm trying to get this camp here, but as you can see, they contest this too, so I have to jump over the wall. I hold on to my spear until I think it's low enough, and indeed we are able to get the last hit off in it right before the Natalia orbs are able to hit it. So I throw my spear there right next to the minion waves. We're able to catch out the arm. She gets poked a little bit. Here we throw our spear right next to the wave again, but unfortunately it misses. First blood on the other side of the map with our Florentino, so we know that the Xanax isn't going to be here for a while. I throw my spear, but the arm flickers over it, and we are able to catch them both. Here I jump over the minion wave and spear right in front of Natalia's face. I had to jump over to get a good spear. I also knew that she used her orbs and like stun. Both first and second skills were used, so it was safe for me to do that. Here Xanax and Arthur rotate down from top lane. He has a sentinel, so as soon as they run into the bush, I jump out and I also throw a spear on Arthur. This gives me the little bit of movement speed that I need to escape, but unfortunately they do catch out Ibanez while I'm running away. So we just run back into our jungle. I don't want to try to contest the dragon. I would just be by myself. It would also be, we'd be down a person since our Ibanez just died. And yeah, they got it. I think you guys wouldn't want to try to contest that. Like in my position, I'm not going to try to go for that at all, because my side laner died. That means that we're instantly down one player. So instead of a 4v4, it's going to be like a 3v4. Already the odds aren't in our favor. So yeah, don't be afraid to just give those up and run back into your jungle if your team is down. Here I dropped the camps because I can see that something's going on bot. They were diving my Ibanez. I throw the spear right out of the bushes because I know that that's Talanis' only escape. We saw her walk into the bushes. We can expect her to come out. So after those two fall, we decide to just clear the wave here, and we start hitting down the tower. And then we still have to go and get that red that we stopped halfway to pick up some kills at bot lane. Only do that if you're super sure that something's going on. Like, the only reason I dropped my red was because we saw the Ibanez get dove. I wouldn't drop it just thinking that they're going to get dove. You know what I mean? I waited for some action to be taken before I just dropped it completely and started to help. Here we can see the arm and the Talanis. I throw my spear just to check that bush and make sure that they're not sitting in there waiting to gank us. They're not. Here I get close enough to the Talanis to use my frostbite so I can slow her greatly, also do some true damage, and then I back off right away. Here I'm slowing the arm with my basic attacks since I have red buff, but she still keeps up with me, guys. I'm sure, looking back on this now, it was probably because of her support item, which gives you 5% movement speed, because she was walking pretty fast there. Here we can see the dragon is spawning. I'm gonna have my punish up in time, so we can take this for sure, especially since both of their support and ADC just died. This is a free drag. Now I need to go and clear the other half of my jungle since I do not want to keep that up for too long. I throw my spear knowing that the Natalia is going to be standing still, just casting her spells, trying to clear her wave. We get some free damage over there. Looks like she had to back. She was a bit low. So yeah, we're just clearing the jungle here, working our way down bot again because it looks like that's gonna be spawning. Actually, we don't go for the bot jungle. We look for the sentinel since our red buff is not up anyways, so it would have just been waiting in our jungle for that to spawn. I throw my spear in anticipation of them walking upwards, but they're not. Notice how I wasn't really chasing that Natalia in a straight line. I was trying to zigzag just a little bit, getting ready for me to see her casting out those first and second skills. If I saw her cast them, I would have just maneuvered out of the way, especially with the sentinel. It would have been pretty easy. I land a spear there on Aram, but unfortunately we do not have the damage right now. She is too tanky with that support item. We actually get a spear on Talanis, who's clearing the lane. That was pretty funny. The cannon minion gets a few shots on her, which actually secures the kill on her. I thought that was pretty funny. So yeah, after that, we just go back to our jungle, clear up this red and 2 camps, clearing up this vision bird, and we're already at 22 stacks. We're looking good, or 23 now. Throw my spear at Natalia, and actually it lands. We're able to pick up the kill there. I'm kiting away from the arm because I don't want to get ulted. Here I barely missed the Talanis ult, which is good. Here the Xanis ult me, but notice how I was preparing to jump over the wall, but I didn't. If you guys want to rewind, I did not jump over the wall because the Annette ulted around me. There I see the basic attacks hitting that camp. I figure it's Talanis since it looks like shots from an ADC, so I throw my spear into the bush, but Talanis sees the spear and moves out of the way. Throw my spear, lands onto the can't even remember her name right now. Lands onto the Natalia, and our Annette is able to win cuff them both together. That was nice. Just trying to poke the tower right now. Again, keeping in mind that Arm and Xanis could jump on me at any second, so I don't want to commit too hard. You see there, I just jump over the wall. Start clearing this camp to get some of my HP back, and we're already back at full. You can see they're collapsing on, or tried to collapse on Florentino top. I cut off Talanis' only escape from us by throwing a spear in her way. This causes her to run into it or just dodge it and die. So she hits the spear and she falls. Here we're just kiting back. We're low HP. We do not want to get hit with a Natalia orb or anything like that. Able to hit Arm here with a spear, so I just poke a little bit. By the way, guys, when you're hitting towers, you want to be very careful on Slimz with that pierce damage, because you will get tower aggroed if the pierce of your basic attack hits someone else. Here we're able to push down the tower. We see this Arthur chasing us so hard. I try to click my frostbite, but he's just out of range. There he's in the bush. The Annette gives us movement speed, so I just decide to chase him, and our team's able to pick up the kill. He got too greedy for me, and he ended up paying by dying. So we're just getting our sentinel again. Need to get that blue buff. We are out of mana right now. We've reached 30 stacks, so that's good. Notice how I'm throwing my spear onto the other camps, since I want to get the full damage of those spears. I throw a spear out on Natalia, knowing that she's running that way. It lands, but yeah, she gets bursted down. I throw a spear into Arm's path because I know that she's going to be walking through there. She's also red buff slowed to eternity. I mean, she can't even move. She's dead. I try to throw the spear onto Talanis there. Guys, normally you want to be dragging Slimz' spears, but there I should have actually clicked it if you want to rewind. Like there on Arthur, I just clicked the spear pretty much. Just saves you some time. Again, I'm getting my HP back from these side camps. Clearing the minion wave at mid, so our mid wave will be able to push up into their core actually. Look at that damage on Xanis, guys. He can't even move up to protect this tower or he'll get bursted down. Now with our Muramasa and Fenrir's Tooth, we are destroying their tanks, like their Xanas and Arm. They do not stand a chance. Before, Arm was so squishy, but now that with that the Arm was so tanky, we kept hitting her, even like when she was stunned under tower by our spear. Now we're doing pretty good damage. I just decided to go get the dragon here. I can be a lot more aggressive when I have that blessing. Just makes it easier to end the game when I can move up very far up and basically almost be a front line to the team, because I know I'll come back. Here I throw a spear, but the Natalia actually flickers. I can see that I get a net speed up, so I become a little bit more aggressive. I try to throw a spear onto Arm there. Unfortunately, it misses very slightly. Here we have a top wave that's pushing in. It's going to be a 3v2. You can see that I throw a spear there. Guys, when you're ending a game on Slimz especially, you want to throw your spears right to the sides of the core, because that's usually where they'll stand to defend it. If you guys want to rewind, I know it's hard for me to keep up by commentating over these types of things, but I'm trying the best as I can. But yeah, we're able to get a win off that. Arm had to back, Tilenis had to back, so they had nothing to defend me from basically shooting down their core. So GG. 34% damage, 20% damage taken. Damage taken was pretty high, but that's just because I'm able to basically fight, leave at like maybe half HP, and then I come back after hitting a minion. You guys saw when I was pushing mid and bot towers, I would hit that small camp jungle and get my HP back, which is very nice. So yeah, some things just to keep in mind. Always get the 30 stacks on Slimz. Most of the times you want to be actually manually throwing the spears. Don't be clicking everyone, but sometimes in some situations it is better to just click, like if you know for sure it's gonna hit and you want to save time instead of just dragging it out. You can always do that. And yeah, overall I think Slimz is still viable. It just depends what junglers are left and what their comp is. That's it for today's video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed and learned something. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.